So pretty much we've got a lot built. We just gotta build, the watering or the water bottle machine. We got some of the stuff built, but I mean I didn't get anything like really built for it. Just the one part, but I mean that took like 2 seconds to make. There's just not a lot that I can build for that, and at this point in time, so it's like I'm struggling to build what I need. But I am gonna start building stuff also for the furnace, and I know I can also, I got iron I gotta make anyway. But it's like I'm making what I need. I'm gonna need one of those, which means that I'm gonna have to go and get more materials, and get pretty much everything I need. I'm just gonna need gold now, pretty much, which I might have. Okay, and now I just need the copper, which I have one smelting right now, and then I'll just need a plastic. So I might just use one of the wood whenever whenever we get one that's close to being fully grown, so I can get some plastic at least going, and then all it would need, is just the copper at that point, But, it takes forever for it to grow. There we go. That's all now grown. I still don't know why it does that. Not showing the pictures or anything like it should. It's like, it should, I understand, but I don't know why it isn't. So, I'll have to take a look at that. I know that might be, making some people mad, but hey, I'm trying my best here to figure out why things aren't working. On plastic, boom, done. Now it just needs the copper. That one just needed the iron that I had just sitting on the floor after it pretty much, came out, but that's it. And then it's more iron that you need. But, I need like wires and stuff like that too if I'm gonna, make some of this, so. We're gonna go ahead. Now I got another one that I'm just gonna sit over here and pretty much wait for at this point. There we go. We'll put another one in. So now we have 2 of them going right now. Plus I have the one fired for another plastic just because, if I'm gonna need another card, so I might as well, just get it, being made, the plastic for, my next component. So, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad to be that far ahead, at least on the plastic, uptake. If you were to, get some of the bamboo, right, get that growing alongside, the trees, right, then you could, theoretically, make a wood storage, and then you could just use whatever for it. But I'm trying to get some of the coal eventually, but at the moment it's kind of not a priority because I need a lot of other things done before I get to that point. I feel like there's a copper, so there. That's done, and then I need another copper, but I have copper in there and the other side, so totally not a big deal. Now I have at least some components to make something. You could look. I'm gonna try to build these parts for that machine. Whatever one I can get away with what I have. Doesn't matter if I have the iron necessarily for it, but I'm just trying to see what I need. Just looking at all the different things. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Can't find what I'm looking for. Because I thought there was more to the water machine, so that's why I'm looking through. You know, we got the pipes, so I do have one plastic, so I can make some pipes. So I could maybe make the one thing at this point. So it's like, yay! Besides hitting every other button that it feels like, because it's just what it is, you know. I think only that one required pipes, though. It requires 2 iron, I think, right? And another plastic. Probably. It probably will require another plastic at some point. Here's what I'm thinking, like, okay, well, I could do more of that, but I'm like, I just need 8 iron, so I'm gonna go grab as I hit the wrong button. Also, my panels get dirty, so I also have to fix that, and I figured I'd rather fix that really quick before I did any mining. But anyway, I just need 1 iron for right now, you know. Oh, you know, it's not even too, well, I mean, let's turn it on, see if we get any iron at least out of it. Was my whole thing, is like, let's see. So pretty much there's nothing else for me to do. I don't need very much iron, I just need 1 or 2. Yay! There's at least a couple iron. I'll need all your clay and stuff later, but right now I have iron. And I didn't feel like going to mine it. While iron is like more common, it's just like, not really something I want to do right now. And I figured I might as well just let it run right now. Yeah, we'll get that going. Now there's nothing left for me to do but just wait. As I try to figure out what other parts I'm gonna need for the next one. And start maybe working towards them. Like, we know we're gonna need a cable. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start already, you know, getting on that process of making my components. You know, I kind of feel like being a little bit ahead in my component making kind of gives you like an edge, like where you can kind of relax a little bit sometimes. It's not, you know, not good, but you can make the main block pretty easy. But you need another card, and I need cards for everything, it felt like, and a motor for everything. Which also is kind of hard to come by sometimes, so. But for right now, we're just gonna keep all the trees growing in here. You know, we're just gonna get past this tutorial, I feel like, and then get a copper going in the next one, and then, you know. So what I'm saying is, yeah, it's sometimes good to have 2 benches, because you can get components made on one, and then if you don't need a component, you can, you know, make it to whatever. But, you know, it works. It's just a lot easier. Okay, there's the iron. Go ahead and put it into there, and this part is now made. So, I mean, there's like that. I know it looks weird, but hey, I got some of the machine being made right now. So, if we can get it, you know, to that point where everything is made up, I think we're going to then make either that one or whatever one requires a motor. It's either that one or the treadmill, because the treadmill requires 2 motors. We can make the main block pretty easy too. So I mean, it's kind of make what you want kind of thing. There's a copper. So I can take that over there. And now I have a motor made. That I probably don't need, but I have it. Again, it's one of the benefits of being ahead with your production. You know, you never really have to worry about being too far ahead, because you're always going to need a motor, you're always going to need a wire, you know, you're never really locked out of anything. So, and there still is nothing for me to do. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that part, because we no longer need it to be around. Taking up floor space, you know. Wish it gave you your iron back that you put into the part, but it just doesn't. But I'm gonna go ahead and fire up that, get some plastic being made. Go get some water from up here. Like, the watering's honestly not too bad. Like, if I had the one in the basement, compared to, like, the one up here, like, where you had to walk out back all the time, like, it's not too bad. I don't find it, like, bad. Probably later, as we get, like, things that, you know, like the fruit trees and stuff like that, probably might be annoying, probably to some, I'm assuming. But then we get to here, where we gotta get more stuff to mine, so I can make a bunch of stuff. It's just insane how much I ran through all that I had in here. So that's why I'm grabbing the coal now. I'm just like, you know what? I went mining a little bit and then got some coal. I was like, I'm not really gonna show that because it's just me hitting a pickaxe a million different times. You know, because we don't have the one hit, what is it, the one hit pickaxe or whatever that is. So no, we just have the one where you gotta hit it and then hit it twice to get one, you know, of whatever product you want. So, you know, I'm just kind of like, at this point. So I put coal in here. Well, tried to. A little bit of a challenge, but that, and then I need some more plastic, so heck, if it makes it burn a little bit longer, I don't really care, but oh yeah, that's right, we gotta take that out. And then I can take that, put that in here. Then that's done, then I can drop that into place. So it's like, you know, we're getting somewhere. Gold, I don't know if we'll ever need. But we have it. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. I don't know if we need to make anything else. I know we need to make a wire, which is why I had some copper already over here again. But hey, you know, you can make whatever product you need. So one wire, one card. So I need to make another card. So I might as well go ahead and make more of this. One more of all the products. So that's pretty much what we're doing. We've got all the gold. We definitely have some silver, and we definitely have some copper. And we already have one gold bar just kicking around. So I mean, I was wondering what we were gonna build for that, but you know, now we know. There we go. Okay, so we have a wire already. I have a motor. I just needed some iron, which, hey, we can smelt that. That's not hard. But there's the motor, and there's the wire, and then I'm pretty sure we got some iron. I'm gonna go ahead and smelt all the other materials just in case I need like more wires and all that for the main block. But other than that, I don't care. Mainly because, you know, we can get most everything we need right now. Iron would be the next big thing we have to smelt, but again, we could always just turn the drill on and get more iron that way, or we ain't gonna really mine it for right now, which I like, because I got a whole bunch in there. I just wish I had the electric smelter, or whatever it is, the electric foundry, I believe it is. I wish I had that during the beginning of this. Like, it would have made it so much easier. But we'll start, you know, smelting the iron that we need slowly. And then I'm hoping to work through the copper that I have. I only have like 9 of it left. Or, you know, the coal that I have. But I call it copper because it's like the same thing. Yeah, you know. But you're gonna need a heck of a lot of copper, probably for the electric foundry. So I don't know how much of that electric foundry is like the building process I would show, because that requires a heck of a lot of progress, or a lot of stuff to do that. And I don't really want to know if I want to show me mining all the time, because it's gonna feel like it's gonna take a while to get up to the one-hit pickaxe. So what I mean is, I'm not gonna have access to the one-hit pickaxe for a while. I just won't. And I'm okay with that, but I'm also not at the same time, so... yeah. It's okay. Like, I'm okay with it, it's just... takes forever. You know, it's whatever we can get done is what we're gonna get done today, and there's all nothing I can do, but it's just now waiting on the smelter, waiting on the smelter game, you know? There's not a lot you can do. Drop all the coal out, go pick up all the iron, so it's all ready to go. I mean, that's another thing I guess I could go do. But I mean, really, for the stages, there's not really much I can do. It's just wait on materials to smelt. Just wait on materials to smelt. Wait on materials to smelt. Literally, that's all there is to do. There's nothing else to do. So, I mean, that's what I'm working on, is smelting right now, and all the stuff that I can get out. Yeah, okay, there's an iron. And then that will be done, and then all it needs is the main block right now. And once that main block is all pretty much, you know, built, because I think that requires a lot of iron if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember how many iron it takes, but it takes a lot of them. But pretty much everything right now is being made. We got all the components pretty much being made. Put another one in the plastic. Hopefully that can give us a little bit more than what we guys need. So, I mean, I could go get something else and have it sitting down here waiting to be smelted as well if I really wanted to. So, I mean, there's that. Just waiting for the furnaces. Just watch the furnaces as they go. You know? It's like watching paint dry. That's pretty much all I can say. You know, there's just not. Just wish that there was more that I could do. But there's not. Because there just isn't. There just isn't much to do right now. Hey, that's built. And then all it needs is a treadmill, which not hard. Okay, how many iron does it require? 2? It's got pretty much everything it needs right now. Okay, well, we'll give it all that she wants, but we're just now waiting. Always waiting. Another card. Yippee. Because, you know, that's all we gotta do, but it's just gonna be waiting. And I pounded my head into the wall because I just figured that was like the easiest thing to do. Like, making anything else, you know, requires a lot. Treadmill we need. You know, not that much. But we can make the treadmill too. But first, I think we're gonna make this card. Get that smelted. Okay, so move some stuff out of the way here. Aluminum, don't need any of the. I don't need any of the aluminum actually. I think, you know, once we have this drill, kind of like the main drill that you can turn on that takes power, I think we'll make that to where pretty much that's going to be our main force to get, you know, silver and just gold. Everything else, like, I'm okay with having to go mining for some stuff, or if I want more coal or something like that, you know. But just for the, you know, the sake of having this stuff is not. You know what I mean? But that's what I have to do in this game right now. And, you know, just what we have to do. But I don't need all the ores. All the different ores. I just need gold and silver. That's really all I need. But it won't give it to me. It's being stingy. So it's just keep hitting it, I guess. And hope it eventually gives us what we need. Or I guess we'll be swimming in ore, I guess, but I don't really want to do that. Okay. Not seeing what I need here. Still not. Yeah, I mean, to this day, there's so much stuff still left in that mine that it's gonna take forever to probably mine or get all the stuff out of the mine to where it would be like in a mineable state ever again. So there is that. But I figured right now, right, since I'm only getting some silver half of the time, one of the gold half of the time, but you know, the coal is nice. I have a couple silver and a gold. So, there's that. As I try to go down the wrong hallway. Okay, that's out of the way. And then it goes out, of course. We'll give it some coal. Fire that thing right back up. Oh, well, it's built. So. Yippee! I didn't need that, I guess? I don't know. But that does require a motor, though. So I guess I did have to mine for some copper again, but, you know. I have a card sitting over here that can be made, but I don't really need it for anything right now. I mean, I could make it up, I guess, and just be like, you know, whatever. But it needs so much iron, it needs this, it needs that. So I'm figuring, but you can't manufacture anything else. Even if I tell the card to stop, you know, being there, sometimes it doesn't. So I guess there's that. But, you know. Okay. Let me add a wire to you. And what do you need? 2 motors. Okay. Definitely not hard to make. I just gotta wait on the iron. Because you know you're gonna need copper for that. And the fact that I forgot that you could, you know, you don't have to build them one individually anymore. Yes, doesn't sit into my brain. So. Yep, give me that. Iron, you go in next. Silver, you can come out and sit on the floor for now. No, I do not want you. I want the iron one right next to you because that's going to go into something else. Still got enough plastic in that tank to do whatever I need to right now. Like, eventually I might make that watering thing at the same time too, but eventually. You know, these things do take time, because it takes 5, I think it's 5 pipes, 5 iron to make one. But we'll get there. It's just another point of sitting here watch the furnace. Just watching the furnace. Come on, buddy, you know you can do it. You know, something like that. I don't know what you can do. But we're getting almost to the point where we're going to start being able to make money. Now that's going to be nice. And then eventually I'm going to have to build 2 of these machines because I'm going to need the double output because one could do sparkling, one could do still, I think is what it is called. You know, you can have one machine run the other, and then one run this, one run that. You know, you wouldn't have to be shutting it down all the time like I did. But I only did that for like a while with this one machine, but you know, after that it was just like, well, there's not much I can do, so I wish there was something I could. There you go. That one is now built. It requires 2 of them. 2 plastic and a cable, which, okay, the plastic I can do right now. So that's pretty easy to do. You know. Which is not bad. It's like when you're bored and you're just tired of waiting for stuff, so you just go smelting. Or you could go in the mine and start, you know, getting more coal to put in the things. Which is sometimes what I do. And also add extra coal to your furnaces. Will be like pretty much the main strat right now. Yeah, it's pretty much that's how you do it. But, you know, once we get the main treadmill made, then it's probably good to go. I would say. I mean, yeah, we could put some in there, I guess, to burn it off if we really want to. It does not matter to me what we do with this. We can make some planks. You know, make planks to sell, I guess. Make planks to do, I don't know, anything with. But there really is nothing for me to do right now but except for stand here and watch things smelt. And I really didn't feel like doing that, so I just decided I'm gonna look at the ceiling for a while. I'm just like, yep, eventually. Yeah, things should be smelted eventually, right? That's what I was starting to think, like, eventually things gotta get done. But, you know, in all honesty, you know, there's not much I can do. Like, there is, you just wait for I was waiting for both to actually, you know, to be done. So I could see the one is done, but I couldn't really see if the other one was done yet. And I'm just thinking, well, I don't know if I want to do that. You know what I mean? So, it's just what I was thinking. It's just like, okay, I'll give that one like an extra, you know, couple of minutes. We'll check back in on it, you know. That's what I was thinking. Because I knew the one was smelted all the way, but you always wait for the other one, you know. Yeah, look, went at the ceiling, look up, look down, you know. Not much to do. I'm just spinning around until basically I think that it's done. Just me hoping that we're done at some point. Like, okay, this should be done, and it was. It was now, but like, you know, it's just, yeah, I feel bad, but like, you know, there's not much I can do. And then boom, we're all done. It's all built. Machines are ready to go. Then now we have to start, you know, building preparations for a fridge. But I'm gonna go ahead and start that machine up, let that do, and I'm gonna go clean the panels, maybe. Best idea I can do, order mine, but maybe the panels should be, cleaning should be the first thing. Because none of the other ones have, I think it's a washer that the first one has. And it just basically makes it to like where you ain't gotta do much of anything. You know, you ain't gotta worry about it. So what I'm gonna do, you know, and I was thinking like, I'm just gonna let things, replant those, let those grow. Do whatever they gotta do. And now that I have a broom, you know, I'll go around and start cleaning up the stuff. Because I feel like, you know, we're gonna open pretty soon, you know, so I'm gonna go ahead, like, alright, we're gonna clean some of the stuff up. Right? Well, okay. Did that now. And then there's still, like, some metal up here that I could come and get at any time. Whenever I need that, I'll probably come and do that. And yeah, that spot didn't want to clean up. It really did. It was trying. It just was really hard. Yep, there you go. Now she's clean. I mean, clean enough for me, so. I just was like, I know I gotta basically make it to where, you know, you start building this fridge. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna put the fridge over here, right next to the register. Why? Because that's the easiest thing to do. So, that's what I did. Why? Just makes sense. So, you know, there's that. But other than that, it worked out pretty well. So, pretty much got everything, you know, I feel just about done that we need to, really. We have water being produced. Like, we could have more materials being produced if we wanted for that fridge. I don't know what much workbench I will build the fridge on, but one of the two workbenches, we're gonna have to start building parts for the fridge. But I forget where you get the parts. I think it's no. I think it's, what, S, maybe? S is the fridge? Like, I don't know. Okay. So I need a card, a motor, plastic, cable. Like, it needs everything, to be honest. Not hard to make. Just time-consuming to make. So, yeah. We kind of, you know, got some of the parts that we need to make a card. Like, literally have all the parts, probably. Because we got copper, I have a gold. You know, I have the, you know, raw material, but I do not have an ingot of it. But I could smelt that next. And then get that rolling. And then probably the next thing it's going to tell me to do is build that furnace over there, but okay, so I had to double check what I needed. You know, what are my products that I need for this? How much of, you know, plastic does it need? Because I know I'm going to need another plastic. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to run back over here, grab another one. you know, it's fine. And then, okay, well, that iron is done. So I'm gonna take that, run it over here. But I'm also gonna take the gold, put that back into here, and then just wait for the gold to smelt and then be done. So I mean, for iron, we got these barrels up here, and we have what I call, you know, the best plan ever. We have raw iron, our iron ingots just sitting up here. And that's all we have to do. Just get the ball of holding up here, be done, take all these ingots back downstairs, and presto, we're done. We don't have to worry about smelting all the, you know, all of the iron. We had to do some of it, yes, I get that. But, like, we're not too far off to where we gotta really worry about it. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have to really worry about it too much. And then I can just take these out, put them in, boom, we're done. So, that's it. You know, there's really not too much that's gonna go on. Now we just, you know, feed it basically iron. Well, excuse me, but, you know, it's just what, you know, it's what we gotta do. It could take all of my iron. Nope. Nope, it draws the line at that. Now we're just waiting on the gold, pretty much to be smelted. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just pluck a tree, start the other one with it. That's, you know, and there's more that I could do, yeah, but it's kind of like, why? Because I gotta come out here and get the water. So. Oop, put it in the wrong one, that's alright. It's alright, I see, that's what I'm saying, like, this game, not so bad. You know. There you go. Now that tree will start growing. Gold, gold, gold. Give me the gold. Nope. Gold goes right here into this card, which can go right here into this fridge. Which the next thing we need is either a motor or a cable. We need both, but it's, I could build one or the other. It's like, you know, what do I build? Because now I have another iron, I can't do anything with it, so do I this, do I that? You know, here I am like thinking, like, so I need to get copper. How much copper do I need, right? Because I have iron already made. So I theoretically could make, you know, start making that motor, but it's kind of like I don't want to right now. I'm like, okay. So, let me get a copper, right? And I guess, like, you know, cleaning the panels we could do eventually, but, like, right now I just need a singular piece of copper. Which is not what I have, but, you know. I'm trying to get, like, the ones out in front of here. Take the silver, too. See, what I'm thinking is, I put silver and stuff out there that I know I'm gonna need, right? There we go. Get the copper ore going. Once I get that in there, put that in there, just let that smelt as long as it takes. This is still making water in the meantime. So, you know, we're still gonna be, you know, making progress. I want to make that thing, but like at the same time I don't have, I do not have enough to make all of what I need. So I mean, there's kind of the bad thing of it all. But I gotta start on it. So I mean, I guess I could fire up the, you know, other furnace, go get something and throw it in there, I guess. Don't matter what at this point. I guess just throw the silver or something in there. Because I need something to be smelted on the other side. Doesn't matter what it is in particular, but it's gotta be there. So. But then, do I wish, like in the early days, you kind of want to, it's almost like you want to move to that electric foundry as fast as you can, but you can't, you know what I mean? So, it's kind of where I'm at, is like, I'm at the, you know, the side that, yeah, we need the electric foundry as soon as humanly possible, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, make this motor. Then I'm gonna have to go get another copper and then get one for the cable. But I feel like, you know, we're at least getting there, you know. So it needs that. Okay, it's got a card. It should have a card. If it doesn't, you know, I don't know what to tell you. So we'll get another copper going. And also clean our solar panels off now, because now they're, you know, like they're making power, but like they're not making enough. Yeah, so just feels like it takes forever to get things kind of built in this game. Get iron. So that's fine. But out of the machine now, I think you can get copper in that now. Like, if you go, you have to go so far down to get to it. But we are going to need the iron, I feel, anyway. So, it's kind of like, okay, you know, let's get some iron smelted as well as, you know, whatever else we could ever need. So. And we have like enough wood right now going that we could just pluck one off whenever it's ready. And basically just throw whatever in there. Yeah, wood's just not as good as coal is apparently. But, you know, for the early stages, wood okay. But like for the, like, you know, if you really want to get your stuff, like a lot of stuff done quickly, especially with smelting and all that, go for the coal as quickly as possible, I will say. That is one thing that I wish I had done sooner, but like, hey, you know, after that one I figured, okay, you know, let's switch it over. We got, you know, 2 boxes of each water would be like my goal, because one at a time you're still going to be filling it. But the more customers you get, you're probably going to need a bigger fridge and stuff. I would have, you know, I'm figuring that's why they got, you know, different fridge options. But, like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep using the same small one for a while. Like, I don't feel, you know, like I need to change anything, really, to make that, you know, work. What do I need? I don't know. Is it a cable or a card? I can't remember. So, let's go ahead and see what we can, see if it's a motor, right? Then I realized my mistake. Let's see if I got one up here. Oh, I have one. I have another motor. But I can build another one too, as well to have. Because we're going to need them for things, and okay, so it's not a motor it needs. What does it need? Plastic, surely, right? Nope. What is it that I'm forgetting that it needs? Is it a card? So as you see me, I'm just gonna go up there. I mean, if there's stuff already pre-made, is there a card somewhere? Perhaps. But there's a wire, so I guess we could try that. It was a wire that I was missing, by the way. So. Yep, we figured it out. Now we have the fridge built. Then we just build the little stand that it sits on, right? But the fridge part, the main fridge component is built. Okay. It just says wood, it's not, it doesn't need planks, or was it logs? I can't remember. If it's logs, okay, but if it's planks, you know, it's fine. We'll just take a little bit longer. So we're gonna dump all this iron out real quick. I don't really care if it's on the floor. Let's take some logs up and see, because sometimes it'll say planks when it's logs, and sometimes it'll say logs when it's planks. So that's kind of how I'm feeling, you know, about it. So come on. Come on, I just need one more tree to see if it's logs or planks. Logs or planks. What do I need? If it's planks, next episode, heck, we'll just cut some of these up and, you know, we'll be good to go with that. So, I mean, that's not a problem. It's just, I don't know if I need logs or if I need planks. But I will see you all next time.